All right, we're checking out the only games where the best choices you make are the ones that systematically ruin the lives of everyone else around you. It's choice games.
Judgment Day is a game where you're supposed to look at what people have done in their lives and send them correctly to heaven or hell.
That's not going to happen.
As you decide whether or not you're going to send people to places, their lives and what they've done change, and so we're going to make sure that everyone goes to the wrong place.
Oh, game. You're gonna pay for making me God. Oh, Jesus, I just realized our angel guy's on meth. Oh my God, is that Ron Jeremy? If you don't know who that is, don't look it up. Just do yourself a favor. Do you and your search history a favor. Oh, maybe it's not.
Leader of the world's largest drug cartel.
I mean, it doesn't say what the drug is.
Could be penicillin. Sounds like he should go to heaven.
Ordered the deaths of hundreds of people. Okay, this just got really bad really fast.
Obviously, as you can see, you can choose how much a person should go to heaven or hell. Considering that going all the way results in stuff like this, hell yes! Burn $2 million in cash to warm up his daughter. Oh, that's actually quite parentally nice of him. I love how the daughter's crying. She's like, Daddy, I wish you were rich again.
This is one of those instances where I actually don't know what I should do. There, I'll send you slightly to heaven.
Okay, so now you have to make the decision. Does he burn or does he experience nonstop bliss?
I think you know what the answer is.
Yeet! Caught many criminals. What are these, the little raccoon children? They look so sad. They're like, oh, we're orphans now, you bastard. Or maybe this parent was abusive, and this is exactly what he should have been doing. Oh my God. Gets information by torturing criminals. Is this like one of the little juvenile raccoons that he's ruining their lives after taking their parents away? Now it does say torture, but it kind of looks like this raccoon is crying with happiness. Honestly, I'm gonna give that a set. You know what, we're going all the way. Got fired from his job for being a torturer and formed a gang. Wait, did he form a gang of the raccoon subordinates? I don't know, man. This seems pretty legitimate over here. This seems legitimately heaven-worthy because these raccoons eating out of dumpsters didn't have a lot of motivation. They got tons of motivation now. Well, that, and I'm kind of wondering how this can literally get any worse. Got arrested and formed a gang in prison too. Is this raccoon using a sandwich as a blade? This raccoon has a fork and knife to shank people with. I love how all of the raccoons just have various food items. I think that's a donut. And this dude has 2 guns. Where did he get them from? And why does he never have his left pant leg? What is this game? Does this get any worse or do you just, oh no, okay, so now you have to make the decision. Well, good sir, if there's one thing you learned today, it's that I'm a liar! Where have we gone now? Marries a rich old man for his money. I mean, the guy looks pretty happy and he was lonely before this, so sounds like she finds new lovers while married. Is this true? When I look at this scene, this isn't what I'm feeling. She actually looks very disappointed. Also, is this the Monopoly guy? I feel like there's an easy joke here about this guy's hat because I was wondering why it's so small. I feel like he'd be like, I got it for half off. Anyway, you know where this is going. Establishes a foundation for women subjected to with the inheritance of husband. We just skipped like 30 steps. What happened to the guy? Do I have to put you in heaven or hell? Can I just bring you somewhere else? What happens if I just drop you in the middle? What if I barely put you in heaven? Still counted. Who the is this? It looks like a depressed Waldo, just like 20 years in the future, and he changed his red shirt for a blue one. Although he has a bad voice, he insists on doing karaoke at every party. Since I've been sending everyone to heaven, now I'm curious where something like this gets you if you start sending a guy like that to hell. After a shipwreck, he survives by eating his friend. Holy Jesus! My God, sending people to hell may be even better than sending them to heaven. Saves 5 children by sacrificing himself in a hotel fire. Oh, he actually did something good. I mean, I got a question. What did his friend taste like? It didn't really go into that. Anyway, to hell with you. Yay! Oh, it's Johnny Depp. Pours milk on bowl before putting in cereal. You heathen. Respects all cultures. Now this is getting, I don't know, now things are getting a little tame here. We may have to start sending people back to heaven. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do 180 on this one. Establishes a game company to make games that his child likes. All right, never mind. My initial instinct was correct. Going to hell. What the is this? My name is Jack Rain. I am a high school teacher. Lie detector. A lot. What does this even mean? We have a new ability now, I guess. It's the ability to use the lie detector. What happens if I just say it's the truth? I experimented on volunteers. I've got to pick all the wrong answers. I need to know what's happening. I'm telling the truth. One of the volunteers committed suicide. I mean, the guy has 2 pens in his pocket. He has to be telling the truth. But that was not my mistake at all. I like how it's almost getting toward truth. This guy's like, this angel is so stupid. I don't even have to try anymore. I'm gonna stay with truth. His family was paid a large amount of compensation. Oh, this is actually true. They paid the guy off. No. Questioning failed. Yeah, no kidding. What is this, one of the James Bonds? Slanders a colleague to get promoted. This is a lot more than slander. This dude is literally dehydrating from the amount of tears. I mean, I gotta give the guy a golf clap for that. The coworker he slandered gets cancer out of sadness? Oh my God. I feel really bad. This guy's probably like, you couldn't send someone to hell just once, could you, Gray? I don't know how to fix this for you. Even if I go to hell, I'm not sure this can get any better. I mean, I can try. Donates half of his salary to cancer charity. Oh, there we go, it worked. There you go. I turned this man's life around, but I haven't barbecued anyone in a while. I'm not gonna lie, this lady doesn't really look like she, holy sweet Jesus, never returns the book she borrows. This picture came up and I assumed this was a lot worse. She is salivating over this book. She has lost teeth over this book. And just like everyone else, she loses her left pant leg. Is it too difficult to draw the right pant leg missing? I don't know what to do here, but I want to see how bad it can get. So she's already pretty bad. Oh my God. I can only imagine the request to the artist when this game was being made. The developer's like, hey, real quick, can you draw me the picture of a woman who is farting into the stratosphere? Sure. In Asian restaurants, she uses fork instead of chopsticks. This is not using a fork. This is committing murder on a roll of sushi. For that, you must burn. All right, sir, what did you do? You skinning teenagers? What the Hisses in the pool. Was it his pool or a public pool? Sounds like heaven-worthy to me. Tries to enter the nudist camp with clothes on. I like how there's like a nudist CIA agent here. He's got the sunglasses and the earpiece in. Hold on, I may be able to get this guy to turn his life around. When he goes on vacation, he takes his flowers with him. That was not where I thought this was going to go. This is so wholesome, it brings a tear to my eye. It also means that the next person has to be all heaven. All right, you may go. Oh my God, it's Pinocchio. I remember you boiling. Back in the beginning of the game, always lies. Lying is fine. He torments the shark that swallowed his father. I mean, this actually feels kind of courageous, but bribes a fairy to make him a real human. I love how this fairy is here. She's like, oh my God, I can finally pay off my student debt. Oh. Later, he becomes a good-hearted, benign child who takes care of his sick father. Sounds like you should burn. I mean, on the plus side, he's made of wood, so this will be over really fast. What the hell? Trespasses on birthdays of strangers and eats free cake. I think that's called theft. Although I feel like this person is shooting themselves in the foot because they can't really eat the cake with a mask on. Well, if their life is starting with theft, I need to know where it goes. Steals a towel from the hotel. It's like a whole rucksack full. I feel like we have a different definition of a towel. Sure. Writes mean words to her neighbor's dirty car. This isn't mean, it's the truth. Also, is that car looking at her askew? It's like the world's most angry Prius. Oh, whatever. Choose the most evil one. Holy Jesus, it's like the demonic version of Snow White. Puts hot iron shoes on her stepmother and kills her. I feel like we're mixing a lot of different fairy tales here. Frees all the animals by killing the zoo staff. She is stepping on this man's dead body. On the plus side, I'm pretty sure that polar bear is smiling. I mean, someone was happy with this. I'm not really sure I would call this happiness. I think this is just her being a psycho. What does my choice actually get me? Oh no, okay, so it goes from here. Okay, so now it's her versus got soldiers and civilians captured, impaled, and killed. It's all teddy bears, just skewered on spikes. I'm still sending Snow White to hell because I think that's amazing. When he finds out that the pilot is a woman, he gets off the plane. This is somewhat annoying, but I don't know if I want to be more angry at this or more angry at the fact that he's
carrying a briefcase that hasn't grown up yet.
I'm serious. It looks like he's abducted some briefcase child from its parents. I don't know where I want to go here. Part of me wants to see how much worse it could get, but part of me doesn't. Oh, let's do this. Maybe the briefcase will grow up into a satchel. Parks his car in the parking lot for disable. It makes me sad that this poor angry car has to be involved in everyone's crimes. Also, he didn't really turn more evil. He just kind of just turned more into an asshole. All right, let's see if you can finish up strong. Text his ex-girlfriend while drunk. At this point, you have failed to amuse me. You're going straight to hell. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Oh my God. So this says pisses with the toilet seat down. However, due to various parts of nudity here, I can't show you the full image. It doesn't matter though, because the most disturbing part is the fact that his urine eventually has the consistency of maple syrup. My God. Steals toilet paper from his workplace. I like how the toilet paper here is like running after the rest of its body. It's following him the entire roll. It's like, you took my leg, you Alright, might have to start sending some people to hell, because I feel like ruining lives with karaoke isn't as good as it should be. Choose the most evil one. Built a mafia empire, forced people in exile to work in mines. This literally feels like half of my gaming career. Honestly, this does too. You know, I'm picking him just on the basis of his water balloon-like cat. Mafia versus Pinocchio. Pinocchio's already burning in hell, so we can... Slept with two women to test his willpower. To test his willpower. How? I almost want to pick him just because, not because it's more evil, but because it's hilarious. Congratulations, you're the winner. Enjoy a lifetime of suffering. All right, Cleopatra, start with the slaughter. Took 1,000 Roman refugees to Egypt, saving them from Roman persecution. Well, I said you'd be going to hell, so... Oh, never mind. Yep, things just turned 100% worse. But this doesn't mean that something horrible is happening. She may not be stepping on this man's head. She may be massaging his temples with her feet. So since things are getting real bad, we're gonna move over to heaven now. Got nail polish made from the refugee's slave's blood. Hold on. Hey Google, did Cleopatra use slave blood to make nail polish?
Here are some results from a search.
I don't know, I'm getting mixed information here. I figured, oh my God, before she died, she distributed all of her nail polish and makeup to the public. This means that someone may be wearing like their brother's blood. This is simultaneously so thoughtful and so messed up. Just the type of person that belongs in heaven. Yay. Is this Kim Jong-un? Change the names of people with the same name as him. Oh, lifted a high heels ban on women. Hell is still imminent. Interested in rocket science. This is a bit more than interested in rocket science. First off, this is a nuclear rocket. Second off, he is caressing it gently with his cheek. Get up out of here. Sets up a robbery gang from crows. The last time someone used animals for crime, it turned out to be amazing. Serves expired cakes to his guests. This is like a 180. Also, why is this cake vomiting? It's not so much expired, it's oozing. It's cakely lifeblood. Deliberately steps into wet cement. You finished off weak. I mean, this guy's wearing plaid, so he must be okay. Throws cigarette butts out of his car window. That's not too bad. Ignores his crying children. I don't think the fact that his child is crying is so bad as the fact that his child has like jaundice. This kid's skin is purple. That's a problem. But I'm still sending you to heaven. Pretends to be a monkey when he's drunk. Honestly, I'm just more impressed that first off, the stool is sticking to his ass, he's on his back, and he hasn't spilled his beer. Heaven worthy. Yes. What the am I looking at? Is that Vladimir Putin? Why isn't he wearing his shirt? Animal lover. I don't know what's more concerning here, like how stoic he is while he's riding this bear, or that he still is missing a shirt. Sure. Mastered the martial arts. What the keeps the media under control as he sits upon his throne of TVs. Still shirtless. Still expressionless. Why? Do you feel lucky? Or do you feel like a trip to Florida? Yeet. This looks like one of my neighbors. Drives a car while drunk. This might actually be real. Is this game spying on me? I appreciate that this guy's tongue is hanging out of his mouth. He's just leaving his DNA everywhere. It's the angry car, too. It's back. This poor car. It's like, great, your is gonna go to jail and I'm gonna get towed. Let's go all the way. Falls in love with the navigation voice woman. This is a deep, dark hole that we have gone down in games. To be fair, my wife and I have named our car
Her name is Pamela. I don't know. I'm really, can I just pick the middle? I have to pick something. I always go to the extremes, so let's do like a 4. There. He is the one who starts the applauding in the theater. Now I see what randomness gets me. Normally, sir, I would let you burn. But considering you fell in love with the navigation voice lady, you get to go to heaven. Pearly Gates is a game that was probably made by my son. As I understand it, the reasons that you get to choose between people going to heaven and hell get stupider and stupider over time, until eventually there's probably no way that anyone in the entire planet will ever go to heaven. Also, I love how the god of this game basically looks like a colorless carrot that found some sort of like Party City disguise. So will the reasons that people have to go to hell in this game be dumber than any I've ever seen? God, I hope so. You're the new Judgement trainee. Welcome. Check out the floating desk. Pretty neat, right? I thought so. I'm assuming that God just is very excited he has his hands up. I don't know. He could also be wearing his testicles on his shoulder. The art style in this game leaves a lot to the imagination. Each spirit will come with a bio on their life. It's your job to give it a read and decide whether they deserve an eternity of bliss with me and the boys, or some quite inventive methods of torture. Wow, I'm like 4 sentences in and I already love this game. You don't want to see what they're trialing with bees down there at the moment. Gives me the shivers. No, Nicolas Cage, be damned. What is an eternity of bliss with me and the boys? Is this just like bowling and drinking beer? Think about it for each spirit. Can't have anyone slipping through. I'll give you the rules slowly so you can get the grips. All who have killed in any way go straight to hell. I think I see now where this game's extremism is going to come in, because this sentence, the way this reads, all who have killed in any way. Doesn't the average human eat like 200 spiders a year in their sleep? Heaven's gonna look like a barren wasteland and hell's gonna look like a slum. Let's do this. You're not omniscient like some of us. Points, gun, fingers. I don't work for God, I work for the Big Lebowski. Actually, now I'm starting to see the resemblance. We have Brianna. She's 12 years old and she liked cupcakes. I like that this is all past tense. She liked cupcakes and then she died. Now she's like, man, fuck cupcakes. Wait, she killed some cupcakes. Does that mean she has to go to hell? I don't know. I have to get to the end here. You can go to heaven for now. Hated anything yellow. So what did he have to like turn away in disgust when he was taking a piss? Kyle Grams, convicted serial killer. Man, they make it difficult the first stage. I like that he at least got dressed up before coming here though. This guy's name is Carl, he's 33, and it says he's a vegan and he still had a Blockbuster card. Out of everything this man has done in his life, this is the one thing that followed him all the way to Judgment. The other thing is too, this game says killed in any way. Like this guy was a vegan, but plants are still alive. They just move a lot slower. Tiana Dove, is she naked? 97, good for her. Loved a turtleneck. Exterminator for 40 years. In Florida here, this woman would be heralded as a savior. But in this game, she goes to hell. NYPD detective, married 3 times. I love that this guy's background is just like, there's no color in it at all. He's like, my wives have taken everything, including my background. Candace, she was a gymnast. Had an affair with their boss and killed a deer with a truck. I lived in Jersey for 18 years. This line right here, it was just a matter of when you were going to hit a deer. I can feel that deer right now. He's like, punish her. I just got a 10 of 10. I think I totally know where this game is going now. That exterminator apparently completely deserved to go to hell. Hey man, good job on that first bunch. Thanks, bro. It would save me a lot of time if you could keep it up. It might sound stupid, but eternity isn't as long as it seems. I mean, you're right. That does sound stupid. All who have stolen must now go straight to hell. This is gonna be one of those things where you go to work and you end up like taking a pen home with you and you're gonna go to hell, isn't it? Let's keep this ship watertight. We're not just talking bank robbery here. All of them. Any kind. Crack on, my man. You got it, dude. Kimmy Escobar, Catholic priest. Had relations with a nun. You're lucky because there's only 2 rules right now, so you legitimately get to sneak on by to heaven. This guy's like, oh my god, yes! Volunteered at a soup kitchen on weekends. 3 children. Pirated children's films. Oh, and they like yogurt. That's nice. I like yogurt too. You're still going to hell. Robbie's probably like, every young child deserved to see the new Sonic movie. I agree with you, but you should have died yesterday. Bye. Homeless most of their life. Stole market fruit to survive. Donated blood. This game is
is gonna get to the point where like the people are like, save the human race, developed cure for cancer. But eventually the rule is gonna be like no lecherousness at all. And the other thing's gonna be like kissed wife one time, straight to hell. I'm not gonna lie, Jamal, the biggest success that I see here is that you died at age 69.
Nice.
You're still going to hell. Ariel, love dinosaurs, never heard of Jurassic Park? Does not compute. This is like loving bacon, but not knowing what a pig is. Did Fortnite dances. I don't care if it means I lose the level. Susanna is 4 years old. She thought quicksand is life's biggest threat. What kind of life have you led to the point where you're 4 years old and you have an intrinsic fear of quicksand? Susanna was like, I'm a 4-year-old D&D adventurer. Apple juice is their favorite. Took mom's purse for sweets. Congratulations, you're the youngest soul I've condemned today. Loved vodka. I need to read nothing else. Go to heaven. Mandy Jargon, served time in prison, robbed 12 banks. Weird obsession with rhinos. Like how obsessive are we talking about here? Oh, I can see how this game works now. Shark tooth necklace, admires Hitler's accomplishments and liked to skateboard, but nothing about killing and nothing about stealing. Does that mean this guy gets to go to heaven? Corey's like, rules are rules, bitch. All right, Lily meditated daily, worked in a slaughterhouse, loved Drew Barrymore. Worked in a slaughterhouse. So this is her murder. Oh my God, I got fired for that one kid I sent to hell for his Fortnite dances. Son of a bitch. That's all right, I'll power through this real quick. Nicely done. I've got a level with you. We've got a bit of an issue upstairs. How far upstairs? We're already upstairs. I know you probably thought I was at the top. If I tried to explain it, your mind would literally melt. Trust me, we tried. Why do you think there's a vacancy? Say no more. Anyway, the situation. Look, all I can say is it involves some very angry mothers. All that died under the age of 18 go straight to heaven. Things are starting to get real complex. Freddy collected coins, claimed 4 of them were his children, and named one Shiny Boy. Part of my soul is dying from clicking this. Enjoyed murdering ants with fire. This kid's life was so difficult that age 16, he was bald. Oh no, he's 17 and under, he gets to go to heaven. Think of the ants. Indiana's Robin Hood, saved lives by stealing food, gave her life to save a dog. I think it said under 18, right? Fatima, you should have gotten yourself shanked at 17 and 364 days. Janet had a pet beaver and also made sure to wear shirts that were the same color as her. Again, it is also possible that she's just naked and wearing a necklace. I really don't know. Honestly though, pet beaver, straight to heaven. Also, they toured with Slash. That doesn't hurt either. The Big Lebowski God will be very impressed with that. Remember, kids, don't drink and drive. Otherwise, you get the double hockey sticks. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Olive won a Nobel Prize, found a cure for virus strain, didn't pay their taxes. The choice is obvious. Ate a lot of paste. I mean, there's plenty of room in heaven for people that eat paste, I guess. Wait, this guy constantly used his neighbor's Wi-Fi. That's stealing, right? Well, the G-Man did say of any kind. Killed pet rabbit by sitting on it. These bios are getting very specific. Raised younger sister. Taught disabled children math. Used stolen laptop to teach. Angela, let me ask you something. Do you like bees? Killed rats with a BB gun and then dabbed on their corpses. This kid's last name is Lamatown. I'm not gonna lie, now I'm struggling. I mean, he has to go to heaven because he's under 17. All right, enjoy your stay, you corpse dabbing motherfucker. It worked. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm so good at being a terrible person. Right, there's good news and bad news. The good news is Karen's little meltdown has been resolved and we can start rightfully judging those pesky kids on their sins. The bad news is Karen got disappeared. Define disappeared. Pretty standard stuff, kid. People have to respect each other's bodies. Like, how much respect? Owned a record store. Liked Bon Jovi. You may live. Nickname was the Hawk. Liked baseball cards. Ran over a rat with their bike and liked Moana. All at age 4. Mandy's nickname was the Hawk. This girl is probably like, yeah, that rat looked at me wrong. I ran his over. They call me the Hawk, bitch. Well, they can call you the Hawk in hell. Okay, now this is getting ridiculous. Renowned chef, first to combine PB&J, but stole the idea from their friend. So it's not even objects now. It's simply ideas that people are stealing. I guess hell? I don't even know at this point. I'm sending so many people to hell. Oh my God. robbed 11 banks, killed 3 security officers. Okay, at least they followed up a hard one with an easy one. I've been trying to figure out how to get past this level. I think it's this girl right here. Her routines stole the show. Stealing of any kind. Hell.
A few hours later.
Getting past that last board makes me want to die, and there's still 2 left. Nice job so far. It doesn't feel nice. We're making progress. So the upstairs felt the need to set an example for the other Karens. We have a new temporary rule. No adult women permitted into heaven. Oh my God. I know, it seems extreme, but what can I say? It's over my head, kid. I think this game really shows us that it doesn't matter who you are. Everyone answers to someone. Thought juggling was cool until they died from it. Susanna is 3 and she's ahead of her class at 3. I feel like this is the girl that when her parents constantly talk about how their child is the best. Like some parent is like, yeah, well, my kid won the spelling bee. And this parent is like, yeah, well, my kid graduated high school at 3. Being that far ahead in life just means that you're going to learn about disappointment earlier. Amy, your only crime is being 48. She's like, tell me about it. I started going gray and everything. Yeah, well, now you're going to hell. Loved MASH the show. Hated MASH the food. It says he served in 2 wars, but it doesn't say that he killed anyone. So I'm sure. I don't know. The rules are getting kind of specific here. This poor girl, 21. She had a baking blog before she was baking for her blog. But now the only baking she'll be doing is in hell. Esther liked to be outdoors. I've got bad news for you, Esther, because I feel like hell is technically considered indoors. Nancy's 12 years old, so far so good. Liked Harry Potter. Killed a spider in her room. You murderer. Gave it a funeral. Said, sorry, Mr. Spider. That's adorable. That's also punishable by hell. Listen, they said murder of any kind, okay? I didn't make the rules. Caused a 5-car pileup. Was drink driving. Drink driving? I think this translation was drink driving. Continues to drink drive despite this. I mean, it doesn't say anyone was killed, so heaven? It has taken me like an extra hour to get this 20 of 20 screen. You have no idea how convoluted it is judging people now. We're on the last board. The ending to this better blow my mind. I think I understand now why so many people end up going to hell in this game. It's because this game was made by the devil. Hey man, hope you're not getting cold feet about this position. It's not so much cold feet as it is a lack of will to live. The guys upstairs have reverted the Karen call. All liars must be sent straight to hell. You can't do anything now, just about. Annabelle liked to play stuck in the mud. Ironically, she drowned in a swamp. Man, you just missed the Karen culling. Enjoy your stay in heaven. Carlos Stevenson. Lawyer. Like, I'm actually curious if this game just assumes that he lies. Had friend take their bar exam. Oh, that'll do it. He's kind of lucky, though, that his friend passed. The reason why I say is because I've seen instances where people had their friends take their drug test for them for work, and their friends still failed. Favorite game was Twister. Stole from the bank in Monopoly. This girl's 6 years old, and she has to go to hell for this. Oh, this is an evil game. Italian mayor failed to protect his people as promised. Slept with his child's babysitter. This isn't so much lying as it is sucking. I don't know, if there's anything I learned in this game, when in doubt, send him to hell. Wimmy Jellyfish is this guy's name? This guy has the best name of any human I've ever seen in my life. He was a bricklayer. He told clients the work would be done in days, but then the water caused it to take weeks. He didn't charge them as an apology. I feel kind of bad for this guy because, like, this isn't really his fault, but you can apologize in hell. Trained nurse says this won't hurt. Sometimes it didn't. What happened the rest of the time? She's like, well, 50% of the time it didn't. Yeah, well, 50% will get you to hell. Sacrificed a goat. Sounds like murder. Drank soup out of a glass. I think the real question here is what kind of soup? If it's just chicken stock, maybe it's not that disgusting. But if it's like chili, I have a problem with this. Oh my God, this is the first time in my entire life in this game that I have judged people correctly. As I understand it, in this episode, we must play a young girl who falls in love with the man who's an asshole. But what he doesn't know is that we're a crazy and we're about to ruin his whole career. She existed once before to ruin lives. Say hello
to Karen Starbucks. Eater of souls. Look, they give me extra space. I'm gonna use it, all right? Let's do this. What would you like to change? Everything. I'm freaking translucent. I don't know what I look like. Nothing's coming up on the screen. You know what we call this? Randomization. Yeah, we'll pick this. I have no idea what Frankenstein creation I just made, but I guess we're about to find out. I hope you all finished your reading assignments. This is my teacher? She looks like someone that would live under a bridge. Where'd you get all the rejects from the Burlington Code Factory?
Okay, so the teacher's like, it's time to discuss what you all thought about in chapter 33.
This is my character. Am I wearing someone's bloody clothing? How did I pick a bunch of random stuff and she's still attractive? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm wearing the shirt that the chest burster guy from Aliens was wearing. You thought it was romantic? What was this story about? You thought the extremes to which Bill goes to tame his new wife was romantic. He starved her and deprived her of sleep. You know what we call that? Foreshadowing. Do you really think that's romantic, Raven? Yes, of course. This is the most realistic portrayal of relationships I've ever seen in my life. 10 of 10. Also, how come Raven has to wear a uniform and I'm wearing a bloody gown? I get that I made my character, I just didn't think it would go this far. He only did that because he loved her. You're from Florida, aren't you, Raven?
Karen says you're
I normally try to reserve judgment in these discussions, but Karen Starbucks, eater of souls, is right. You're Legit, I don't think that this is our teacher. I think that this is the Terminator. She just mugged our teacher and took her clothes. You just don't understand what true love is. Don't worry, Raven. By the end of this episode, we all will. Someone will be dead, but we all will. Oh, I'm sorry, someone already is dead. In case it wasn't obvious, this is me. As you can probably guess, I'm the hottest person at school and a maniac. Now that I get a full picture of Karen Starbucks, they bled all over this shirt. We're still talking about being kidnapped and starved to death, and Raven is like, you just don't understand it because you haven't met the right person yet. I'm not looking for love. I'm too young to meet the right person. The right person isn't going to kidnap me. Actually, knowing this game, I kind of hope he does, so I'm just gonna pick this one. That airhead is Raven, says Karen, wearing the gown of the lady that she'd previously strangled to death. Here's where I live. Did I mention I'm filthy rich? Your clothes gave it away. I can picture this girl opening up her closet and it's just thousands of outfits stained with blood. Daddy is a wealthy businessman. Oh my God, my dad is William Dafoe. All of my dreams have now come true. I get to wear a slew of bloody clothes and my dad is William Dafoe. Oh wait, maybe he's not a businessman. Maybe he's a doctor. I can never remember. The point is he makes a lot of money yelling through the phone every day. My character has everything she could possibly want but love. Don't get me wrong, I understand pacing, but I have a feeling that something's about to happen. Okay, there's a skull rising up outside of my window.
So Karen's like, do you ever get the feeling that someone is watching you? There's a problem here. Two people are watching me. First, Skeletor is creeping on me, and his tattoo is also gazing in my direction.
I like how Karen's looking this way, and she's like, your Fabio tattoo is destroying my soul. You know what time it is? It's time to get abducted. Is it just me, or is the tattoo different now? Karen Starbucks, eater of souls, you've been kidnapped. I got a question for you. When you kidnapped me, you understand that you took a girl who wears the blood of the innocent on her. We're holding you here until your father gives us $1 million. Joke's on you. My father and I haven't talked in 18 years. I couldn't believe it. I had been kidnapped.
And the room I was being held in was fancier than my real bedroom. What the is this? Is there like bottles of wine in here?
I only had one last question on my mind. Who is your boss? Would you like a glass of wine?
Seriously, can I get some clean clothes?
Yeah, listen, do you have any other clothes with blood stains on them? These are kind of drying out. I like them to be wet. I mean, I don't know, since you guys are buying, let's go for the wine. Would you like a glass of wine? A glass of what? It's wine. It'd be rude if I didn't offer, especially since it's in my hostage cell. You've been kidnapped. You're supposed to be shaking in your boots. My boots are at home. Listen up, 9 Inch Nails guy. I wear two things, blood and shame. I think I can take over from here.
What the it's like young Hugh Jackman.
And at that moment, my whole world changed. The man in front of me was young Hugh Jackman. I felt an instant attraction to him. I'm going to kill this man, aren't I? Sir, let me just mention that your blood would look great on my gown. You can dump her outside of a library or something.
Wait, what? Why a library? I haven't gone to the library in years.
You didn't even tell me your name, and thus,
The stalker becomes the stalkee. This is my mother. Oh, Karen Starbucks, eater of souls. Mom, I told you not to call me by my full name. I like how William Dafoe was still yelling into the cell phone. I'll never let anyone kidnap you again. I hired 3 bodyguards to be with you at all times. This girl takes these things really well. Well, I guess that's what I would say, but again, she's wearing people's blood as accessories. My kidnapper was hot. My kidnapper gave me clothes. My kidnapper provided wine. All I'm saying is you don't have to worry about me. I've killed 30 people already. Listen, Mom, every day at school, 5 people go missing. And they're not ditching. I'm a rebellious teen, and I'll do what I want anyway. Well, she's right about that. My dad just gives up. Where were you last night? The dry cleaners. In case you haven't noticed, all of my bloody clothes are in the wash. I was kidnapped. No, I'm serious. I was kidnapped. Think about it, Raven. Have you ever seen me not wearing blood cologne? He was the sexiest man I ever saw. Really? What's his name? Do you have a picture? I was kidnapped, Raven. How the would I have gotten a picture of him? I didn't expect this, but Karen's actually asking some real questions here. To be fair though, I don't know if her kidnapper searched her because they probably didn't want to get blood on their hands. Raven's like, did you get his name, his phone number? Did you get anything? Turns out. Well, we need to find him then. Well, I already have experience getting kidnapped, I guess. I agree, but how? I'm glad you asked. Getting bad boys to fall in love is my specialty. He's a gang leader, not a bad boy. They're basically the same thing. Tarantino eye narrowing. So do we know what gang leaders like? Cigarettes, wine, weapons. I like how perfect this matchup is. I can go up to this guy and be like, listen, you like killing people, I like killing people. It's win-win. We're made for each other. Weapons, morbid, but correct. All you need to do now is find some weapons and start selling them. Great, I'm gonna turn into the NPC merchant in every RPG.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
Now let's find a hot outfit that will get his attention. Don't I just look like wifey material? This is what I'm gonna be selling weapons in? What the is this? Can someone please tell me what gun shop you go to where the person selling guns is wearing this? Besides in an episode, there's only one thing left to decide, the location. You can't just sell weapons anywhere, you know. Actually, you can't sell them in most places. Raven, I've got 100 felonies laying inside of my closet. Selling weapons is the least of my problems. Either the beach, a town fair, a dangerous alleyway. I feel like this is supposed to be the ridiculous answer, but these are the ridiculous answers. A town fair? The dangerous alleyway is too cliche. We're going to the fair. The town fair seems like a pretty good place to bet on. Gang leaders and kidnappers love shit like that. I like how Raven's like, that's a great idea. It's like a gold mine to them. Is it? Boss, I think those teenagers are selling weapons. I like how this dude is just full wearing his Skeletor outfit right in public at the fair in broad daylight. I think one of them is the one we kidnapped yesterday. Selling weapons, you say? This is amazing. Our weapon stall is right next to the kissing booth. Every young couple goes to the local fair and leaves with a lifetime of memories and a Glock. Are either of them hot? The one we kidnapped is. Then kidnap her again. It worked! And take the weapons too. I like how Raven just gets left out in the dust. Why do our weapons look like pastries? Actually, this is a fantastic idea. Maybe we're selling grenades that look like fresh fruit. One of his minions is coming this way. Finally, I get to be kidnapped one more time. Remember me? Yes. Does your boss want me to marry him? See, Karen Starbucks has great power because rather than follow a traditional line in a relationship, she does the wormhole bending of space and time so that the beginning and the end are in the same spot. Well, he wanted me to kidnap you again. I guess it might lead to romance one day though. Perfect. That was easy. Of course, she still didn't ask for the gang leader's name. Raven, look, we had a plan. We carried it out. What more do you want? Oh, and make sure you sell the rest of the weapons. I need to pay my dad back. God, it's cliche, but I have to pick it. The best thing is gonna be wearing this outfit, selling weapons in some random alleyway. Oh God, it's everything I hoped for. Talk about timing. There's a freaking gang war going down. That's him. Well, go get him, Karen Starbucks, eater of souls. Just run right into the middle of what is clearly a gunfight and tell him how you feel. And she does it. She's like, hey, it's me. Oh, you guys have the same tattoos. You could be bros. Nobody shoot. I have some weapons for sale. Get out of the way, cutie. You think I'm cute? Oh my God, I just got shot 100 times in the back of the head. Oh, my finger must have slipped. Oh my God. She still didn't get his name. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm actually dead. Okay, let's try wine. Maybe I won't get shot this way. I guess we had better go to a bar then. Why would we do that? Because if you're surrounded by bottles, he'll find you. I don't really understand where you're taking that, Raven, but you know what? Sure. Trust me on this one. Now let's find a hot outfit. You don't mind if I just wear my bloody clothes, do you? What the fuck? I'm disturbed. Is that really what you want to wear? Of course it is. So we're at the tavern, and legit, everyone's here trying to kill one another again. Why does this happen no matter where I go? What am I supposed to do now? Do not say go and run in the middle of the gunfire. I guess we should leave, unless you want to get in the middle of that. Do you think they're going to shoot him? They're probably going to try. I guess I should leave and give up on love, run into the middle of the tavern to try and stop them, or run straight to the gang leader to protect him. I'm not gonna lie, this would probably get me not dead, but that means there's no way in I can pick it. I don't know, it's 50-50. Hey, let's go after the gang leader. Don't shoot. All right, never mind. Go ahead and shoot a shit ton. Well, I've died to wine and weapons. We might as well go with cigarettes this time. So you just need to start selling cigarettes on the side of the road to get him to notice you. Why do I feel like I'm going to get shot? I guarantee he'll be eating out of your hand in no time, or I'll be eating the pavement. I guess it's worth a shot. Bad choice of words. So here we are at the bus stop selling cigarettes in my homeless outfit. Who wants to buy some cigarettes? You're doing it wrong. Raven, have you seen this entire episode? I've been doing everything wrong. You need to advertise them. See? Wait, you want me to smoke? How else are you gonna sell your product? I don't know, by looking like I eat out of a dumpster. What do you want from me? What do I do now? Start smoking, stick to yelling, take off your clothes, and streak. There's only one right answer here. She's like, gang leader, hello? I'm making way. What is this? Hey, you son of a bitch! Got any to spare? I don't, but the girl behind me is selling them. Oh, and she's naked. What's wrong? She's talking to the rival gang leader I was supposed to assassinate tonight. I hope that was the right gang leader. Did I just walk away with some other guy? Okay, this time we're gonna try selling weapons at the beach. Jesus Christ, it's not just the beach, it's like friggin' Hawaii. Maybe we should have chosen your outfit after you decided you wanted to go to the beach. You look way too fancy to be here. I'm trying to focus, Raven. Try selling your goodies. That's the whole point of coming here. Everyone at the beach loves coming for two reasons, a suntan and Glocks. Like, there's just a bunch of random girls over here, and this girl's like, oh, thank God, someone was selling weapons. I thought I'd never find them here at the beach. I was looking to purchase a handgun today. Is this real? It's the guy. Someone's selling weapons here? Are you serious? That's my territory. Did you just like RKO that girl? What the hell? This is my beach. Oh, it's him. He's gonna kill us, isn't he? I'm the only one who sells any weapons here. I didn't know this beach was such a hot territory for weapons sales. Since I'm a gang leader, I can't let this go without consequences. Wait, define consequences. You know Raven was in on this too. Shoot her. I'm gonna have to kidnap the hot one. Let me guess, the hot one is gonna be Raven. Me? Obviously. Oh, I can't believe it. I did it. She still didn't ask for his name. Did I win? What happens now? Well, it took me a bunch of tries and a lot of deaths, but we finally got our love story complete. Now I can hound him until the day he dies. Hey, Mr. President is a game where you get to answer various questions from the press and see how it affects the world. I would say that we're going to pick the stupidest answers, but honestly, this seems like a 10-beer game, so I don't think it's really gonna matter. Since you do legitimately get to see what happens when you pick terrible things, I do want to see how screwed up I can make the country. I can level up my president. You know who loves technology? This guy, him and Google Translate, who apparently wrote a lot of the script to this game. Let's ruin some lives. You have one chance to use the surprise pack during this run. I didn't think I would get to use my president condom so quickly. Wait a second, what is this ticker saying down here? News, stylish but illegal monkey found roaming Toronto IKEA? What? There's a lot of drugs involved in this game. Oh my God, Florida man dies after winning live roach eating contest? I feel like some dude was having like a drug-induced nightmare and they woke him up and they're like, what were you dreaming about? Put it inside the game. All right, Count Dabula over here. Yeah, go ahead and hit me with your question, please. Mr. President, what would you do if there's a locust plague here in our country? I probably think it's the end of days. The very first answer is, bitch, we got nukes. We sure need to focus on the extreme weather caused by the climate change. That's a negative. We have nothing to worry about. They don't even eat genetically modified crops. It's so sad and it's true. But bitch, we got nukes. Everyone liked that. All right, so now we get to see a little bit about what happened with our choice here. Obviously, it pissed everyone off. Bitch, we got nukes is now the favorite t-shirt logo for your diehard fans. I'm gonna have to make this into legitimate merchandise now. Normal people think you're insane. Joke's on you. There's no normal people left watching these videos. You get to see what the other presidential candidates chose for each question. How come I'm the only one choosing nukes? Rookie president candidates over here. Did you seriously bring your kumbaya stick to my presidential debate? Mr. President, would you agree on establishing privately owned fire departments? Agree, competition is the best incentive for improvements. I don't think rescuing should be a commodity. We should have both. Honestly, let's just get rid of all of them. You know what would fix things? If we weren't so flammable in the first place. A lot of thumbs ups on that. I'm surprised everyone's with me. The people don't need to worry about the rescue in a case of a fire. I knew that people were gonna believe everything I said, but I think they're believing me like a little bit too much. Some states are really tight on cash and their firefighting facilities are Oh, I can open my condom packet. What the is this? It's not a condom at all. It's like a Magic the Gathering card. You gotta be creative to make sure a mask doesn't kill your charm. Some would think you're a genius, but some will call you an idiot. You got right, I'm gonna use it. State population to double by 2040. Babies are to blame. Blaming babies now, are we? Whatever. All right, you with the denim on denim. That is not the person I clicked on, but go ahead and ask your question anyway. Yo, sir, like, how do you deal with like real Wait, how literal are we going here? Are we talking about like a criminal history or are we talking about like fecal material? I will beat it with my dark technology. I am so good at it. What? We will find out who is the problem. And guess what? It's always China. No! Google Translate! It's already starting to hit hard, man. You will have some coffee first, and then the problem will solve itself. Young man, there's an answer to everything in this world, and it's the dark web in prison. Let's go ahead and get a picture taken of that. Oh, it actually gives you a little picture. Look at everyone. They're like, I can't wait to donate my money to the psychopath. The voters are actually touched by what you said. They are? What the kind of people do I have coming to this? Wow, the vote is going up a lot for my stupid questions. Dark technology will cost about half of NYC's total rent for a year. It's money well spent. I like how this is the international guideline for problem solving that showed up, and it's 3.0 now. And over here in the United States, the problem is solved by drones. Meanwhile, in the UK, problems are solved by tea time. I like that problems can be solved when you're so drunk that you actually can't see it's a problem anymore. All right, everyone, it's election day. Everyone's bringing in their voter registration cards, except for this guy because he's friggin' asleep. All right, this is my very first election. After this, I'm gonna have to try a different president because apparently they all have different answers for dumb shit. What are the results? God damn it, ice cream man. Gonna work our way up here. Barry, you're next. Dear Mr. President, regarding the violent, why do I suddenly look like I just had 35 cups of coffee? Regarding the violent cases in the ER, what is your thought on this issue? Well, first off, I didn't realize everyone was beating the shit out of each other in the ER. I will establish the ER police. I will allow ER personnel to carry stun guns. There will be more regulations, blah, blah, blah. When you can't solve the problem with attack drones, you solve it with more stun guns. Look at how confident he is. He's like giving the wink and the finger and everything. Crazy patients finally shut up when they see the stun guns. Some doctors stun themselves by accident and you heal their wounds with money. What does this mean? Was it like I'm using $100 bills like bandages? I'm just grinding money down into a fine paste and then applying it. Oh, I get to open up a condom pack. Hold on here. This tech firm is burdened by its own pizza service. Their pizzas are cheap and tasty. They will make your team happy during a pizza break. Hey, hey, yo. Don't forget to pay.
I feel like when this game was made, like every once in a while, the developer walked away and his intern sat down in his chair and just started typing random shit. Hell yes, I want a pizza party. Good day, Mr. President. Those rich people are always donating loads of money to try and wash away their bad names. What's your opinion on that? Look, that's why I never do any donations. That's why we need to figure out what's behind those seemingly kind behaviors. Hey kid, why don't you stop thinking about this? Listen, young man, thinking is hard and voting is easy. I would appreciate it if you stopped trying to be an individual. Billionaires think you know what you're doing. I love how the best thing to do as a billionaire is shut people up that ask questions. That guy thinks you're threatening him. I was. Sir, I have been unemployed for months and I can't even pay the rent. Would you be able to help me? When I get elected, I will drop your rent.
Use your body wisely to solve your problem.
I will provide more work opportunity, you know. See, now this one here sounds bad, but you know, there's a lot of ways to use your body. He could be telling her to commit some robberies, see? That uses your body. Maybe do sperm donation. If you can't, then maybe holding someone else at gunpoint and forcing them to do sperm donation for you. I'm sure nothing can go wrong if I pick this. Let me go ahead and take a picture of that. Would want the press to forget about my failures. The landlord just donated you. Weird. Sometimes I feel like some of these lines here are what I would read on a fortune cookie after doing a ton of LSD. You have any idea what you're talking about? You're now under arrest. Wait, do I still get to be a presidential candidate? I lost again. That's it, goddamn. We're gonna use some of our fake money to level up. All right, vintage face, congratulations. You're getting leveled the out of. Hi, Mr. President. You know these deep fakes clips are a lot worse than fake news and could influence the election. What are you going to do? They are so fake people can tell at first glance. I'm gonna have AI combat the deep fakes. Having AI combat anything has never turned out well. Don't get me wrong, I'm still using AIs. Howdy, President. Quick question. If you are dying in the desert and found 2 cups of water, 1 cup of pee, and 1 cup of poison, which would you drink? I would drink pee. I would drink poison. I would just die of thirst. If I die of thirst, then I don't get to be president. So looks like we're gonna be chugging down urinade. Oh, that's gonna be a picture. What are the news articles gonna say about this? Good answer. Pee is 90% water after all. The people want to know why you don't just drink the water. Because that wasn't one of the answers that the child gave me. All right, we're opening a surprise pack here. We've got self-driving cars for 2 stars, Alex. A smart self-driving car can make you efficient on your way to the White House, but a bad one is more likely to speed you up to your afterlife. Besides, when accidents happen, who can be sure it wasn't a setup? Also, my self-driving car looks like a sad lima bean. Whatever, we're becoming president or we're gonna die trying. Mr. President, would you prefer a big government or a small one? I like how this kid couldn't find a face mask, so he's just using an Amazon box. That's very industrious, young child. Would you like a job? A small one, because it's quick decisions and efficient execution. More people, better service. A big one for sure. Use AI technology. I hope your box is lined with tinfoil because Google Translate is about to take over all your Businesses in Silicon Valley are donating to you. Economists estimated that more people are going to lose their jobs. Like who? The senators? Although technically if the AI starts killing us all, there'll be less people to apply for less jobs. I basically fixed unemployment by killing everyone. Mr. President, oil spilling on water will stain on penguins' feather. It could kill them when they try to clean themselves up by licking the stains. Any solution? The first solution is grammar. Just shave the feathers. Be walking up to some penguin with a Norelco. Penguin looks up at you. He's like, oh, hell no. First global warming. Now this. We will strengthen our control over oil tankers' voyages. We will issue every penguin a sweater. This is adorable. I'm probably about to go bankrupt. The media thinks you're a genius with wild animals. I like how the media got real dumb all of a sudden. God, I'm getting so close. More upgrades. Holy sh! I picked non-dumb answers and I finally won. This is my result from winning. One line from Braveheart. What would you do with that freedom?
Will you fight your gun? Right. All right, Mr. Orange, I've saved you for last. Hey, Mr. President, pirates have been a serious issue on the sea. How would you ensure the safety of our ships? There better be a rum answer in this. I will send out our aircraft carriers to protect the commercial vessels. Let's just throw some nukes toward the pirates. I would teach them how to fish. What was our new t-shirt slogan again? We have nukes, bitch. How come no one liked my answer? The underwater ecosystem has been destroyed, just like your campaign. The pirates are okay though. God damn, I destroyed all sea life and I missed the pirates somehow. Hi, Mr. President. Oh, hey, it's the Numa guy from like 20 years ago. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has been above 20,000 for a long time. Would you try to maintain it? Of course. And we can always just print more money. The government should not intervene. Oh, it absolutely needs to intervene. Wall Street traders just gave you even more trading benefits. Economists want you to consider this thing called inflation. My first act as president will be to erase that word from the dictionary. During an event, you are buried by the flashlights of the cameras. What are you gonna do? First, I'm going to think deeply to myself. What the heck was this question asking? Get pissed off by the cameramen and express your discomfort. Just grab a sunglasses in the store to protect your precious eyes. The media is going to post an ugly photo anyway. Might as well just close my goddamn eyes. Joke's on you. In Florida, we never take the sunglasses off. Young people love your vibe and you're the latest craze. Oops, you forgot to pay. Give me a break. I was getting buried by flashlights attached to cameras or something. I don't even remember what this sentence said. Hey, Mr. President. So, like, if you are diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, I mean, hypothetically, what would you do? This is like the most depressing question I've ever been asked. I would die with dignity. I'd be treating it proactively. Would you just ask something else? Jesus. I like how I'm doing such a bad job that people aren't even asking me about my campaign or like my policies anymore. They're just asking me when I'll die. I'm still picking this. Wow, everyone was totally okay with that. Your supporters threw that guy out the window and he was hurt really badly. That's the point. Someone just gave me their condom pack and it's Photon Power Labs. It says, you have the transformers to ensure world peace, but pros know there are better choices. Before you do anything, the first 3 steps are investing. All right, I got a new game for you guys. Anytime you don't know what this game is trying to tell you, you take a shot. Fine. You're disgusting. Thank you, Mr. Orange. Good to know. Mr. President, quick question. What do you do if you can't make any friends at school? That's a difficult one, young man. Let's look at these answers that will probably crush your dreams. Hey, kiddo, my problem here is worse than yours. Bring some chocolate. You're going to make lots of friends. One day, you will know that loneliness is the normality in life. Oh my God. Hey kid, does that say fun on your shirt? You might want to get a new shirt. I like how voters are like, he's right. Kids have no idea what the f you're talking about. Senior citizens do though. Hey, President Orange, what kind of hair gel do you use? Well, I was previously using the tears of the kid that asked that last question, but what are my answers here? Some olive oil and egg yolk. Well, before you ask, you need to double check if I have hair or not. This thing doesn't need hair gel. It's like AstroTurf for your head. Bald guys appreciate what you did. Oh. There's actually like a little article in this game that shows you how to make a deep moisturizing conditioner with olive oil and mayonnaise. Hey, Mr. President, quick question. Some people eat meat while having pets in their homes. What do you think about that? I mean, it depends. Are they like staring at their cat intently while they're having a cheeseburger? Like, bitch, this could be you if you don't shut up. That's why I decided to go, vegetarian. You are right. And that's why I only eat animals that ain't cute enough. Great, they're like, yeah, do you eat animals? And this guy is like, only the ugly ones. Pet owners love how you hate ugly animals? The crowd thinks there's something wrong with you. I mean, they're right. I just won the election by being a horrible person. Like, I won it a lot. You know how I won? Money, baby. Well, we did it. We learned that we can rule the universe with money and stupidity. I knew this game was amazing when I saw it has the strangest narration of any game ever made. So obviously the point is you get to go through all the different cases of criminal law and determine whether or not the person is guilty or innocent. Yes, everyone is going to the electric chair.
I will be handling your cases from now on.
Of course, we also have only the highest quality of voice acting from beloved Google Translate. I love that you can be nice to her or you can be a total Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want?
Oh God, I'm voice acted too.
Judge, shall we go get some coffee after some time?
I love how not only are the characters Google Translate, but like the text is Google Translate too. After some time. You know what I hate, Secretary? Specificity.
So that we can get to know each other.
Why don't we go to my place instead? 90 sad points? Sure.
Why don't we go to my place instead?
I think we better start with coffee. Anyways.
Why does my guy have a Google Translate accent?
Good luck with the case.
What case? Okay, okay, so after she speeds out at 1,000 miles per hour, we have our very first murderer, an 11-year-old child, of course. Suspect, Billy, age 11, accused of killing a man. Normally I would say good job, but I do have to murder everyone. United States subpoena. What is this, me writing it? Hello, Billy. Sup, kiddo?
Sup, kiddo?
You committed a murder, you murderer. It's me writing a subpoena
Damn you, murderer.
for him to show up in court. We expect you in court. Come to court, you little piggy. Hold on, I have to hear my character voice act this one out.
Come to court, you little piggy.
Now, as you would expect, we get to add our signature here. Now, I know what you're thinking. This signature looks very inappropriate, but it's not what you think. This is actually a picture of a fuselage of a plane. See, here's the wing. There's the other wing. The tail is gone because everyone inside of it died. Oh, I really have to follow this? What is this, like the intestinal tract on a human being? That's my stamp? All right, boom. Come to court, little piggy.
Hello, Judge. Is this as evidence helpful?
Who the are you? Who brings evidence right to the judge's bench? Is this an air horn? Oh, okay, so I need a gun and a knife. You know what? Yep, give me the air horn.
Yes, give it to me.
Sure, yeah, what
Judge,
the law?
I found this at the crime scene.
Yeah, give me that too.
Finally,
Actually,
something useful.
give me everything.
Hey, Judge, can you use this as evidence?
No, but I can probably drink it.
Yeah, good job.
Good afternoon, Judge. I hope this is helpful.
I love how Axl Rose is bringing me this gun.
Of course. Well done.
All right, we're not going to court yet. What the
Hi, I'm Billy's lawyer. I came to discuss the case.
Hello there, Harriet Potter. I would instead like to discuss your wardrobe. What the happened here? Half of you is from Canada. The other half of you is from the west coast of Washington. Also, is one of my goldfish eating the other goldfish? I'm pretty sure that goldfish is cannibalizing the other goldfish. What is it you want to discuss? Make it short. Don't spend my time.
Make it short. Don't spend my time.
Billy is just a kid. He killed that guy to protect his mother.
Oh, wow. This is actually a pretty legitimate reason. I guess the guy was, what was he, like an abusive husband? Honestly, I don't need the details.
Please don't send him to jail.
Murder is murder. Now get out of my office. You're right, I'll think about it. I'm not thinking about anything.
Murder is murder. Now get out of my office.
You are so cruel.
I know. Okay, finally we're in court with Billy. That kid is the devil.
Protecting his mommy.
This lawyer's amazing up here. What the is this? What is this? It's like whack-a-mole? Oh. Jesus.
Silence.
Silence. Everyone shut up.
We brought you the mother of the suspect.
Okay.
My son was protected.
Objection, Your Honor. She is a victim. It is not appropriate.
Listen, what Pixar movie did you step out of? It's like I got the entire cast of Big Hero 6 in my courtroom. It doesn't even look like a courtroom. It looks like a 3rd grade classroom. Let's see here. Yeah, don't let her talk.
Sustain.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't know why I am here.
Really, young child? You know what the sound of your voice reminds me of? It reminds me of lies. Also, your head looks like a deformed potato. Why is everyone's ears the size of soccer balls? Look, kiddo, if you lie, you will spend the rest of your life in prison. Remember, son, you're under oath. Yeah, there's no coddling here.
Look, kiddo, if you lie, you will spend the rest of your life in prison.
Yes, Your Honor, I am aware of that.
Luckily, this child's already wearing prison clothes. I hate murderers, so speak up to me right away.
I hate murderers, so speak up to me right away.
I'm innocent.
We have strong evidence. Yeah, I know you didn't. Confess!
Look, I know you did it, so confess it.
Maybe I did it, but you can't prove it.
Wow, what a little son of a bitch.
I hid my gun very well.
I hid my gun very well. I feel like interviewing this 11-year-old in the middle of court violates some sort of constitutional right. But who am I? All right, we have the gun right here. I guess that's what the gun was for. Where did you get this from? Would you butcher Clint Eastwood? Boom.
Oh my God, you found it. I hid it very well in my toy box.
You hid the gun in your toy box? Oh my God, yes! Let go, arrest, electrocute. Both of these people, even the prosecutor is like, oh my God, he's going to electrocute an 11-year-old. Listen, you're the one who said he was the devil. Woo!
Hey, Judge. I think you made the best decision on the last case.
This lady is sick. Her and I are gonna get along really well. What do we have in Starbucks after I just got done sending a kid to the electric chair? Seems legit.
Anyways, let's not talk about work here.
Okay.
This coffee shop is my favorite. Did you like it?
Your taste is great. This place is amazing. Just like your punctuation. Looks like a regular shop to me.
It looks like a regular shop to me.
I really wanted you to like this place.
Yeah, well, I really wanted a slice of that chocolate cake, but we don't always get what we want.
Anyways, tell me about yourself, Judge. What do you like?
I like you, baby. What do you think? Punishing criminals, of course. Look, lady, I don't have time for romance. I'm too busy murdering everyone.
Punishing criminals, of course.
Oh yeah, you are so good at it, Judge.
This is a really weird conversation. Didn't we just say we weren't going to talk about work?
I wonder if you would punish me or not.
I want to hear Google Translate. Say it. Say it.
Oh yeah, I can punish you if you want, baby.
Anyways, Judge, it was a great day.
It is. It's the best day of my life.
I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Me too.
I hope we can do something like this again after you finish your cases.
Now that I know you love the criminal justice system and punishment, of course.
Of course. I would love to as well.
What the hell is this? Was this like rapid fire judging? Who the hell are these guys? This is not the police. It's like two guys that were going elk hunting or something. Stole purse from an old lady. Ah, you can go.
Don't commit crime again.
Punched a shoplifter in the face. Everyone gets to go today.
Consider yourself lucky.
Passed the speed limit by 2 miles per hour while trying to go to the hospital. Oh! I was gonna let everyone go. This is pretty substantial though.
You don't deserve sunlight.
You don't deserve sunlight? What? Hold on, I need to arrest you just because I need to hear another one of those.
Go to prison.
Oh, that was stupid. I like the sunlight one.
Hello, Judge. Today we have a special case. You're gonna see O.J. Simpson on the court today.
O.J. Simpson? Obviously, any likeness to a real person is purely coincidental, right?
He is accused of killing his ex-wife and her friend.
All right, maybe it's a little bit more than a coincidence. Any further details? Got it. Leave my office. Yeah, I don't need any details. Get out.
Leave my office now.
I believe in you, Judge. Good luck.
Good luck to you too. Is that a picture of my wife and child up there? Am I hitting on the secretary while I'm married? Why are my pictures like 80 feet up in the air? Oh, whatever. All right. Hey, Simpson. Hey, loser.
Hey, loser.
We expect you in court. You will go to prison.
You will go to prison.
Don't be late. I will be the last judge you'll ever see.
I will be the last judge you will ever see.
I love that my signature is now the state of Florida. Oh, this makes perfect sense. What are you, the lawyer? What are you
Judge,
wearing?
I know you don't have any evidence. That's because my guy is innocent.
Well, if he's innocent, you got nothing to worry about, or I'm the one who's gonna determine that. Listen, lady, it doesn't really matter who your client is. Everyone that comes into my courtroom gets killed. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm the one who is gonna determine that, not you.
You know who I am? I can destroy your life.
You're gonna destroy my life? What are you gonna do? Take me shopping? Would you beat up my 90-year-old grandfather while he was out golfing and take his hat?
I will crush you under guy in the court.
We'll see who you are on the courtroom.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Can you do me a favor on your way out? Can you check on my goldfish? Thank you.
He killed his ex-wife and her friend.
Okay.
Those claims are false, Your Honor.
Do we literally not have any? Do I have to play whack-a-mole to get people to shut up? Shut up!
Silence.
Everyone sit down.
Hello, Your Honor. We brought you. He is a friend of his ex-wife's. He has few words to say.
Okay.
Hello, Your Honor. I know the victim.
Yeah.
They fought a lot when they were married.
Sure.
And OJ hated her boyfriend, who is now dead.
Oh.
That's all I have to say, Your Honor. Thank you.
Wow, that was a giant waste of time.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm tired of this. I've been in court for decades. So don't waste any more of my time. Understand, I'm innocent.
I love how OJ Simpson, or whatever his name is here, he's like Australian. Listen, I'm the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Just tell me everything.
Just shut up and tell me you know you are under oath.
Yes, Your Honor. I already know that. I also know my rights.
Whoa! There's no rights in this courtroom, clearly. Did you loved her? Yeah, just tell me
about your wife, you murderer.
Don't ever call me a murderer again. Whatever. At first, of course, I loved her. That's why I married her. But of course, in the last days of our marriage, we started fighting.
And then you killed them. Just like I'm going to kill you. Also, either this guy is really short, or this lady is really tall, or he missed the chair, and I think maybe she's just levitating. Maybe she's sitting on a stack of dictionaries. I really don't know.
Then you killed her and her friend.
I never liked the piece of shit. I punched him in the face.
Who did the script writing for this?
Both, but I killed them.
What? I thought you were gonna be innocent. This whole time I was supposed to kill an innocent man, and he just confessed.
I misspoke. I didn't kill them. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, Freudian slip.
Please don't send me to jail.
Unhappy face. Please don't send me to jail. Unhappy face. Ah! Are we setting people on fire for the execution now? Yes! The power of hell compels you. All right, it's time for a new case.
Hi again, Judge. I'm very excited to see you.
You again. When's the punishment happen?
You again. Give me the case, then leave.
Today's case is about a guy who robbed a bank.
Guy who robbed a bank, huh? Hold on real quick. You want to see this? I can actually see the future. You ready? The future says that he's guilty and he's going to end up dying.
He got away with millions of dollars. Good luck.
All right, bye. We got John. No last name, just John. He's 31. He robbed a bank. Hi, John. You committed robbery. Sup, John the robber.
Sup, John the robber.
Come to court ASAP and bring the money as well. Yeah, you might as well. It'll just make my job easier.
Come to court ASAP. Bring the money as well.
You'll know the subpoena is the right subpoena because you'll see my signature, which is basically a piece of toast. There you go.
Hey, Judge, can you use this as evidence?
So what happens if I don't get any evidence? Here, no.
Get out of my courtroom.
I'm not taking any evidence
Judge,
today.
I found this at the crime scene.
No.
Hell no. Get out of my sight.
Hello, Judge. Is this as evidence helpful?
What? No one's bringing me anything. Like, I need this stuff, and you got this is a half-eaten donut?
No. Why would it be helpful?
Dude, can you use this evidence?
Dude, I'm the judge.
Nope. We are not looking for that.
Oh, I don't have a choice.
Hello, Judge. Is this as evidence helpful?
I love how we've upgraded from a half-eaten donut to like an entire box. You know what? Sure.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh.
Hi,
Jesus.
I'm John's lawyer. I came to discuss about the case.
Is that your hair or are you wearing half a meatball on your head? Civil a-hole.
Oh, you must be that robber's filthy lawyer.
Yes, that would be me.
He doesn't even deny it. He's like, well, yeah, technically. I get it. We all gotta make money somehow.
Well, I will cut it short. I'm related to the robbery as well.
Isn't this like a conflict of interest? This game is an excellent representation of the criminal justice system.
We can give you some cash if you let my guy go free.
Oh!
Interesting. How much cash are we talking about?
I can give you $2,000.
What? Make it 10,000!
Haha, make that $10,000 or leave the office.
Okay, 10,000 it is. I'll see you on court.
The best part is, I'm still gonna kill your dude.
Damn you, robber.
Damn you, robber.
He's the wrong guy.
Is that the prosecution? Do you arrest? Hold on, I gotta break these real quick. Bang. Bam.
Silence.
All right, someone's gonna die here today.
Your Honor, we brought you a He is the security guard of the bank that was robbed.
Oh, I can't wait to hear
I saw
this.
the guy.
Objection, Your Honor. There is no security camera footage to prove that.
Listen up, you look like you're wearing a sloth on your head. I don't want to hear any lip from you.
I will allow it.
I was on my night shift.
I love that you're wearing a bow tie.
I was eating my donut. I saw him. He was there.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this over with. I have things to do.
Oh, that's it. That was the testimony. Oh, you guys are wearing the same bow tie. Did you steal that from him too? Let's do this.
I have seen lots of fools like you, so don't lie to me.
Okay, Judge.
How dare you rob a bank of the USA? I hate to say it, but you're 100% gonna die for your crime.
How dare you rob a bank of USA?
There is no evidence to prove that. You can never find the money I stole.
You guys are really bad at keeping secrets in this game. It just so happened that some random guy who looks like he was on Dawson's Creek dropped off this bag of money. Bam!
Oh, okay. I admit that I did it.
Yeah.
I should have taken the job instead of robbing the bank.
Probably. Here, I'll make you a trade. How about this? You give me the bag of money, I give you the stick of dynamite. Well, I think I learned that whoever designed this game has the most gloriously screwed up sense of justice I've ever seen. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Judge 3D. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.